Morning everybody, welcome to the 11th of the 1st 2022. How's everybody holding up? It's all a bit all over the place at the moment, it feels, doesn't it? I think sort of part of it is with Mercury slowing down to start its retrograde on Friday, being a big part of it, especially while Venus is already retrograding. So we've got some astrology for today. So the moon is going to be in Taurus all day, which will give us some grounding, or try and keep your feet on the ground. And it's going to square Mercury, conjunct Uranus, and then square Saturn. So there could be ideas and breakthroughs coming through that need to be grounded in a responsible or committed way. The moon, again, sparking that ongoing Uranus Saturn square that's been happening all over last year. Because the planets are still quite close together, then the moon continues to activate those energies. So yeah, we're trying to ground these new ideas and breakthroughs that may be coming through, but it may be difficult because we're going to also have the Sun sextiling Neptune and Mars squaring Neptune. So there could be self-doubt and confusion. We don't know sort of we're coming or going. We're very unsure of what's come through and whether we can trust it and trust ourselves. So again, it feels like another day of sort of swimming in these energies, and my advice would be to just sort of try and ground yourself down into the Taurian energies, root yourself deeply, and just try and stay connected. You don't have to make any decisions about anything or do anything. Just let it all swim by, and if there are things that you want to pick out of the ocean of the subconscious and things, pick them up and then put them to one side to wait till the energies are more grounded or clearer, or more clarity, and then we can re-examine them and see if they are what we thought they were and can be useful or not. So I'm with you all out there going through these energies. So let's ask the cards and see what they've got to say for today. Let's ask the wisdom of the oracle to see what we need to know for today. So Tuesday, the 11th of January 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know for today? How can we best navigate these energies? What help and support or insights can you give us to help us today? Okay, I'm just looking at the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards that I pulled on Monday for the week. So we've got the owl, being able to navigate in the dark when we can't see the way forward. And then also the circle, which was about remembering that we're all interconnected, which is making me think of the Neptunian energies, and that is just swimming in the universal unconscious with everybody else. Just know you're not alone in this. We're all going through it to some degree, whether you're aware of it or not. Okay, so let's see what comes out today from the cards. At the bottom of the deck, chaos and conflict. Are you feeling a bit all over the place? That's definitely Mars square Neptune. Don't know if you're coming or going. Okay, then we have just breathe. And then serendipity. Okay. And the card that jumped out was poised. Okay, so the message is quite clear here. We're in the midst of all this chaos and conflict. We're in the dark. Retrograde energies here, there and everywhere, and we really just can't get a foot in to know which way to go. When we're in this state, then the thing to do, as always, is to breathe, come into serendipity and just hold our poise. Okay, so as I was saying with the astrology, just sort of try and remain deeply rooted in those Taurian energies. Taurus is very much the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles is very Taurian. You know, that slow, patient, plodding, one step forward, even if it does then feel like you're taking several steps back, just one foot in front of another. Just remembering to breathe, remembering this too shall pass, everything passes. The only constant in life is change. And just try and hold our poise as much as possible. So let's see what the tarot has to say to complement this. I'm using the Line Strider deck today. The artwork feels very sort of Neptunian and swimmy. So let's see what we need to know for today. So messages from Spirit for the collective, please, for the 11th of January 2022. What do we need to know? What advice and support and guidance can you give us to navigate these energies? It definitely feels like we're going through big transformative energies right now. And for us to be here to support each other, okay, as much as we can, knowing that we're not alone, and that sort of the dawn will come. And while we're navigating the night and not sure where we're going, and the chaos and the conflict, to just try and remain grounded. However you do that, meditations, walking in nature, connecting to nature, journaling. There's so many different ways that you can help yourself through these energies. Hiding under the duvet with cake. If nothing else works, that's a good one. Okay, so card jumped out there. So let's see, what do we need to know for today, the 11th of January 2021. Messages from Spirit. So let's see where we are. So we've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the 4, nice energies. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands, came out yesterday. And we have the 4 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. And the 10 of Wands. I'm going to leave that there and just see if that comes as part of the story as well. Okay, and then the 3 of Pentacles was the card that jumped out. Okay, so where we are today, the Ace of Wands. Okay, new passion and purpose and inspiration coming through, a gift. All the aces are gifts. So the gift of love, or the gift of clarity, or the gift of inspiration and passion, or a gift of a new opportunity. Okay, so we're receiving a gift. In all the chaos and conflict, we're receiving a gift. Okay, from the universe, which will start a new journey. The Fool, this is the Moon card this is the moon position card, which is our intuition and our emotions and the subconscious, what's hidden from us. And hidden is that new beginning, okay, the new start of the journey. Just there, just bubbling below the surface. Okay, coming through this gift of the wands. The Mercury card, which is communication, information, the details. We have the Seven of Pentacles, waiting and patience. We may have planted these seeds already, but we can't rush nature, and we just have to wait for the right time, and just go with the cycles of nature. So patience, grasshopper. Okay, then we have the Venus card, and Venus is about our values around love and money and relationships and beauty in our life and harmony and balance. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about sort of working out sort of what we value, keeping hold of what we do, and letting go of everything and anything that we no longer value. It's Sun in Capricorn, and the Sun is currently in Capricorn, between Venus and Pluto. So this stellium, these energies, there's still this sort of connecting and disconnecting between them. So yeah, looking at sort of our values, and in that letting go of what we no longer value. The next card, the Sun card, which is our identity, our core vitality and inner strength. We get the Ace of Cups, the walking away. This really connects me to this Four of Pentacles, walking away from what you no longer value, holding on to things that are outworn and outgrown causes stagnation and greed, and in some decks the Four of Pentacles is called the miser and things like that. So it's like, holding on to all the ugliness. Just let it go, walk away. This can be a spiritual walk away. Again, no, a spiritual walk in the snow is the phrase that's coming through to me. It's dark, it's cold, we don't know we don't know where we're going, there's no comforts. It would really be nice to stick in our comfort zone, but we're being guided to take a spiritual walk in the snow, walk away from all the old comforts and structure and familiar in our life. The next card, the Mars card, which is taking action, our will, our determination, drive, creativity. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We're trying to we want it all. We want the career, we want the family, we want the security, we want the money in the bank, we want it all. This is our motivation, which can make this and this quite difficult. Okay, so it's really questioning sort of what are your values? What would you like? How would you like to contribute to the world as well? What is good for you? What's good for others? What's good for the world? How do you create your physical reality? Okay, so the next card, the Jupiter card. Jupiter being the planet of hope and good luck and good fortune and expansiveness, and freedom and justice, and even karma. We have the Queen of Wands, coming back and standing in your own power, as opposed to being who you are, as opposed to all who society thinks you may be or should be, and just coming back to centre, connecting into that spark of inspiration and passion and drive, By being in your it works both ways. I can see this sort of figure of 8 of infinity, the gift of inspiration, standing in your power, and being given the gift of inspiration and fire and energy. Okay, the Saturn card, obstacles, limitations, timing, restrictions, responsibility and commitments. What we have is the Four of Cups, emotional inertia. We may be so caught up and lost in ourselves that we don't see the gift coming in. Okay, this made me think of the moon square to Saturn today, and all the Neptunian energies, the lower vibration of Neptune, of almost like being in an emotional quagmire and things, and it's an escapism, and you can't see through the illusion and delusion. When we're caught in that, then we miss this opportunity. Okay, maybe tune into the sun and the Mars energies today, in respect of sort of the planetary stuff. Try and shine a light and of the sun through the Neptunian water. And the cards that came out at the bottom. So we have the King of Pentacles. This is the father of 3D reality, the firm footing, money in the bank, security, being sure of yourself, very Taurian, of that sort of grounded, so we're not sort of swept off our feet and things. Then we had the Queen of Cups. Root yourself deeply and scry in the water energies, seeing what's reflected on the surface of the water, what comes back to you. And then the Ten of Wands, release the burden, whatever is burdening you, what comes up, what's holding you back, the taking on too much, what is really essential, and what can you just get rid of out of your life, what restrictions are holding you back, overwhelming you. It's sort of a card you've come to, once you see through sort of all the conflict and chaos, and then you can throw off the burdens. The card that turned over and jumped out was the Three of Pentacles. Working towards self-mastery, working with others. This could be you working with the divine as well as others, and pulling projects together. So that's today's energies. Still feels, I'm going to pull a Work Your Light card, just because there's just sort of the Neptunian lack of boundaries, delusion. It seems like quite a difficult day. I know we said to breathe, poised and serendipity. Let's see what messages Work Your Light Oracle has for us. What do we need to know? Advice and support and help for today. Okay, so what have we got? Answer the call, what your soul is calling you to do. Tuning into yourself. This is connecting to the Ace of Wands. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So we've got answering the call. The ever unfolding rose. Once we get to that core thing and we start opening it, connect to it and opening it, it guides us on to the new path. And there was just one more. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. This is what I was saying about not doing it on your own, working with others, connecting to others, even if it's only doing a meditation out into the universal subconscious and the collective unconsciousness, and just see yourself swimming there, connected to all souls, asking that sort of the souls that you can work with and be with, you can connect through our subconsciousness to connect with them. Okay. And then leap. This is the Fool. Dare to leap. As we leap, then the universe sort of will open the way for us and guide us. That's been coming up a lot in recent readings. And it does feel like we're on the bit of a threshold of stepping into a whole new paradigm and reality. Birth is not without its pain and struggle, and I think sort of what we're going through at the moment is actually the process of birthing the new. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, then please click on the wiggly bell. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below in the description box. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.